coming around, and we'll start to progress within the next minute. So thank you for your patience. Get some coffee. You need to warm up. I think you have 1 minute left beforehand, and we'll get started. Steve Lestrange. See if we can keep them filing single line. There they go. They're doing a great job. Led by manager Aaron Leoconin. We have the Cubs coming down the line. Joe Thomas is our manager for the Mets, and the Mets are being led by their assistant coach, Adam Galati. Hi, Adam. And following up the rear, we have Sarah Thomas, Joe's wife. Coming up for the Padres, led by manager Todd Watkins. Giants, the T-ball Giants are being led by Aaron Healy, manager, and co-manager Caroline Davila following up the rear. Go Giants. Yay. On to T-ball A. T-ball A led by coach manager Steve Bowen. Tigers. Going on, I tell you. We have coming up the Dodgers, led by coach manager Patrick Hapgood. Assistant manager Lynette Hapgood, keeping them in order. Coming up the line, we have Jim Jordan, manager Jim Jordan leading into play our Reds, and following up the rear, Tyler Wilder. Co-managers. Looking sharp. Everybody's looking great. And James Huzar is our manager for the Giants, with an extra load that he has going there. One participant had to step off and say hi to mom, it looks like, or hi to parent family. Coming along, we have Forrest Morgan and the Red Sox. Woo. Looking good, Red Sox. The Braves is April Cantu and manager Steve Trujillo. Manager Tony Adragna. And once again, his slew of coaches, assistant coaches. Great job. We have manager Tom Aragon, the Red Sox. John Little, Tom Aragon leading them down the pike. We have the Mets coming along. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, let's hear it. We have the Nationals, led by manager Daniel Elizondo. Woo! Lining them up. It's looking pretty tight out there in the field. Here come the Giants. Farm Giants, manager Mo Kahuni. Go Giants! Looks like the Giants have a lot of help there. Quite a few names. Okay, coming up we have the Rangers with manager Joey Scarborough. The wind is coming from this way, is that? Okay. That's okay, I'll turn this way. Go this way. Okay. Now the last farm team that we have Reno Ursol and, Rick Spencer. Have Rick Spencer coming up with the Yankees. Oh, forgive me, Yankees. Oh, those Yankee fans are going to come after me later. Here comes Rick and his Yankees along with Reno. Following up, the last of our farm teams with the Cubs. Yay, Cubs. We gotcha. Line you up, Cubs. Okay, now we're moving on to minors. We had 8 farm teams, grew by 3 teams in farm. Now we have our minor teams. The Giants, of course, led by Rafael Arizano. Uncle Tony and Joe Capra. Thanks, guys. Cantu leading his crew. Coach, manager Tim Cantu with the Yankees. Kelly Pylon, manager Kelly Pylon and the Orioles. Last minor team we have here is Braden Dunford, manager, leading the Rangers. And those are some white pants we have on with those next couple of teams, huh? Okay, moving into our major teams, Fred Juarez and the Giants. Our other majors team, we have Joe Grande, manager, leading the Angels. Our junior team, our manager Jim Ayala with the Brewers. Coming up the almost foul line, there they are. Okay, folks, parents, friends, family, let's hear it for our 2012 participants, our players, our teams, our managers. Let's hear it. All right. Okay, to move forward, I would like to introduce our board of directors. The board of directors, everybody is not here today. We are missing our umpire-in-chief and vice president, Eric Frobus. He is working. Hopefully he'll be here in time for cleanup. Yeah, like that. Also, we do not have our safety officer here today, and that's Ron Davis. He's at a wedding. He's having fun, wedding in Phoenix. We have Colin Clements, our treasurer. April Cantu's out there helping. April Cantu is our secretary, helping with 2 teams. We have Brian Cuthill. Oh, I got the name. It's here. There he is. Brian Cuthill. He was the one yelling at you out there on the basketball field to get ready. John Venzer, our field manager. Why the field looking good today? Stephanie Olson, our player agent for T-ball and farm, taking pictures over there of teams. Wave, Stephanie. And Kelly Pylon, who led his team, the Orioles, out. That's our board. Myself, I'm Lynn Juarez, the president. And I'll try to talk briefly, but you know, once I get a hold of one of these things, it's difficult. Our honor guard, if I could have your attention, our honor guard today, coming out, is led by Sergeant Peterson, Corporal Edwards, Lance Corporal Salazar, and Lance Corporal Rahman. So if you can give them your full attention, we can see the honor guard coming out and appreciate them doing so. United States Marines. Thank you very much. I'd like to introduce our singer, Desiree. Desiree is going to sing for us today, and she's been accepted she is a senior at Kimball High School. She's been accepted at Chico, Sac State, San Francisco, and she wants to go to Amarillo in LA. Oh, so Dad's saying that might be too far away. He's not sure, but here she is. Thank you. And hats off, gentlemen. Ladies, we know hairdos do not always allow, but gentlemen, hats off.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet waved o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Wait. Thank you very much. That was awesome. Thank you. God bless you. Listen to how you sing. That was beautiful. Let's have another round of applause. Thank you very much, Ms. Sanchez. Awesome job. Okay. As we quietly watch for our honor guard to depart, let's take this moment of silence and appreciation and respect from the bottom of our hearts for men and women who have given their lives for the service of their country and those who continue to do so every day. 4 years ago, a gentleman named Eric Payne began our Little League. Can you hear me out there? Hear me okay? 4 years ago, Little League in Mountain House began, and we're moving forward, and we have grown every year. During the peak of the economic downturn, we grew 2 teams. We started off with 11 teams that first year, 4 years ago. A month ago, our league had grown by 18% from last season. Within the last 3 weeks, if you're wondering why the board's been a little bit slow, maybe in response or running around, in the last 3 weeks, our league has grown an additional 11%, equaling 29% growth for our league. That's a lot. That's a lot in one season. If you take into consideration we have 300 children playing ball, Tracy Little League has 900 approximately. We have a third of what they have, but we only have an eighth or a ninth of the population. So I'd say we're a pretty big child-oriented community, getting our kids involved, getting them out there, playing. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so expanding by 5 years this season. We're still trying to put together our Challenger League. So if you know anybody interested who wants to play in our Challenger League for children who are physically or mentally challenged, definitely get a hold of us and let us know. We want to grow there too. As our league becomes more established, I'll try not to talk too much, here I go. As our league becomes more established, we're fortunate to have managers, assistants, and many other volunteers who are committed to seeing our league obtain success through teaching our children not only an understanding of the game, but they want to provide the qualities of citizenship, discipline, teamwork, and physical well-being. Little League International looks to its volunteers to be an example in the virtues of character, courage, and loyalty. We're really fortunate to find volunteers who are willing to step up to the plate, so to speak, and help your children take off and learn these traits, or help move them along. So let's hear it for our managers again, help for our volunteers, everyone who steps up to put this together. It's a big undertaking. Everybody's done a great job. Okay, so actually Yogi Berra might have said it better. I like this one. Yogi Berra says, Little League Baseball is a very good thing because it keeps parents off the street. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's a good idea. Keep us off the street, keep us on the field. Okay, so what I like to recite is the back cover of the Little League Handbook, which all of you don't get to see. But if I could find it real quick, I could recite it. Okay, for the kids, this is a Little League pledge. Little League puts this out on the back of their rule book, and it says, I trust in God. I love my country and respect its laws. I will play fair, strive to win, but win or lose, I will always remember to do my best. For the volunteers and parents, real quick, I'll teach all children to play fair and do their best. I will positively support all managers and coaches and players. I will respect the decisions of the umpires and praise good effort despite the outcome of the game. Too bad our umpire-in-chief isn't here. He'd really like the one that says, I will respect the call of the umpire, but we'll let him know that. Anyway, okay, so moving forward, we are our children's example. They look to us first and primarily. Let's do what we can to keep this a great season. I'm going to tell you one more. I love quotes, so my last quote, and I'll let you, we'll move forward. When comparing sports, the incredible Bo Jackson said you have to be mentally focused in baseball more than any other sport. So we really feel for you, T-ball coaches, because I know getting these little people really mentally focused on the game is a challenge all the time, because they want to be all over the place. But really, that's what baseball is. It's a game of, it's that focus that we try to get our kids going. So let's have a great season. It's a great sport. I give you my most sincere wishes for wonderful memories to be made for you this season with your family, your friends. Let's help the other teams. Let's move along and have a great season. So we are taking pictures today, as you know. The schedule your coach has. And we should be able to move forward, but we'll start here with the T-ballers running bases. But beforehand, I want to remind you of a couple things. We have a fundraiser. As we are a new league, we're still fundraising for equipment. We'd like to get some home run fences, scoreboards. So your help is appreciated in going out when we have these fundraisers to places like Rubio's. This Thursday, we're having a fundraiser at Rubio's. So if you grab a flyer on your way out, you can take that flyer to Rubio's and they will give 20%. They will give back to our league a greater percentage of what you purchase will come back to Mountain House Little League, and hopefully you'll see that in either reduction in or keeping our registration. It would be great to reduce, but we want to get some more equipment. So help us out with that fundraiser. Another fundraiser we have going, the Ports game. We have a Ports game on the 15th. Get all our kids out to the Ports game together. That'd be great. And I know you're tired of me talking, so I'll move on. Let's just thank our sponsors. This year we have Valley Disposal, West Valley Disposal and Recycling, Tracy Firefighters, Pacific Coast, Termite, Stockton Ports support us, Shea Homes, Gentile Photographers. Those are our sponsors. In order to officially acknowledge our start to the season, we would like to have the first ball thrown out by one of our most important sponsors who's always been there through the years to make sure Little League was started and moved forward well. That's Mike Repetto from West Valley Disposal Recycling Service. Mike, come on over. We want to thank him. Everybody give Mike a big round of applause because, give him a big round. When Little League first started, this is our 5th season. When Little League started 4 years ago and we didn't have a penny in our pocket, Mike helped us put it together, gave a great contribution, and that's why we're always moving forward. Okay, so another round of applause. We'll get a catcher and a ball out here. Mike's going to throw out the first ball, and then that's an official start to our 2012 season. Mike's been a long-time Tracy resident. He was a professional ball player once upon a time. Long time ago, he says. Professional player. Awesome guy. So we want to thank him. We're getting our catcher, getting a ball out here. We're going to send him to the mound, get him ready. He's saying, no, I don't know if I'll get it in there, but we have faith in him. Mike wants to make sure it's a brand new ball, so it's, you know, nice and fresh and moved the way he wants it to, but I don't know, we did that for him. We'll see. All right. Okay, parents, I know you have a little bit of a day ahead of you with pictures. Thanks, Mike, so much. God bless you.